Next on our lineup is a story that concerns many of us. Now, if you are a parent, guardian, or someone who works with children, you'll probably have seen some who coordinate their hands and legs differently from you. For instance, they use their left hand instead of right. Some write with their left hands and kick with their right, among others. Have you attempted to correct these in the past, or you're trying to do it right now? Well, in this report, Just Nigeria's Sheifumi today speaks to experts to find out if what you are about to do or you are already doing is right or wrong.
A woman who enjoys making good meals for her family. And from slicing to cutting ingredients, or even tying wrapper around her waist, Tinuke's left hand does the magic. She was born to favor her left hand, a major difference between her and most people. But in her early years, she had an experience that changed what she could do with what hand.
As a child growing up, I was using my left for everything, including eating, until my mom wasn't comfortable with it. It's not something that, coming from a point of, oh, it's un-Islamic, you're not supposed to use your left hand to eat. And it's not the normal thing. It's not generally acceptable. You'll be odd. So she insisted that I must adjust. So she would say, don't use your left hand to eat. When that wasn't working well for her, she started serving our meals together. So she would say, let's eat. Oh yeah, John. When I try to put my left hand, she'll sweep it aside, and then I begin to cry.
This forced transition left her unhappy as a child.
Then she tried adjusting other aspects of my life, like forcing me to use my right hand to wash, to tie my wrapper, to sweep, like that. So I wasn't coming through with all those. I broke her plates. When I sweep, I jump portions with the right hand, so she had to let go.
For Olanike, a neurologist, early intervention saved her from being mixed-handed.
In my elementary school, my teachers want me to use my right hand, which I will not do and I will not use. Then I will get home, I will tell my father. So that made my father to go to my school to tell my teacher that my child is left-handed, let her be. But some of these teachers, they won't. So when this teacher would not allow me, my father changed my school. And the first thing he did on the first day is to take me to the proprietor's and say, my daughter uses her left hand. And on no condition must you try to change her. Even if she decides to use her leg, let it be.
People like Tinuke and Olanike are usually seen as odd or weird. Many African cultures consider it disrespectful to give or receive things from others with the left hand. Experts say the conversation about changing this narrative needs to be upscaled to save children from childhood trauma.
Majority of us, right-handed, even left-handed people, our dominant hemisphere is actually the left cerebrum. We have two cerebrum, the right and the left. But this left cerebrum is actually the dominant. In that left cerebrum, we have the cognitive areas there. The one for language, the one for writing, you understand, the one for reading. For such people that have been compromised to use their other hand, it actually can affect their language function. If they are naturally left-handed and they were forced to use their right hand, some of them will actually start stuttering.
Most humans are more comfortable doing things with the right hand or right leg. But 10% of human population are not this way. And 1% out of this percentage has what Tinuke exhibits, cross-dominance or mixed-handedness. I spoke with Professor Owoyele, a neuroscientist, about the implications of reverting to the natural handedness by those who have been forced to switch.
There might be confusion usually because you are programmed yourself to do something. We don't know how long it has taken the individual to be changed to the other handedness, and it depends on that length of time. If it is just briefly like 3 months or 4 months, maybe there won't be much problem. But if you have changed somebody from say left hand to right hand for nearly 10 years and you want him to revert back, it's going to be causing confusion anytime he's going to take decision to ride and some motor skills. So if the individual feels strongly, honestly, I think there is a lot that the human brain can do based on motivation. So if he's motivated, why not?
Tinuka is perhaps one of the lucky ones who escaped visible consequences of a forced switch. Experts advocate for much needed paradigm shifts that would allow every child grow naturally with his or her preferred choice of handedness. Seyifomi Olatide, Gist Nigeria.
Just allow nature take its course. Still to come on Gist Nigeria. Startup in Lagos builds fuel station automation system. We bring you that story and more after the break. Stay with us.